this video is gonna be crazy and hard to edit. It's because I've been not doing videos for such a long time. So you know that time, maybe you're in it now, that you're just feeling overwhelmed and stressed and so negative, right? Well, that could have to do with your aura. This is what I mean. People can unconsciously, and you can unconsciously, bring negativity into you and your space. And this can cause you to feel overwhelmed and stressed. I mean that feeling that surrounding you and your little bubble is buzzing and it's frizzy and it causes you to overwhelm because of that feeling. Let's talk about it. How can we clear out this feeling? How can we clear out our aura and the negativity within it? So a few ways I do this is, it's a wide range of things, right? Sometimes it's daily practices, sometimes it's every now and then practices. Here's just a few examples you can use. I also put a few examples of what Chaser does for him. So no matter where you're at in your spiritual awakening, if you're just waking up now, if you've already woken up, or whatever have you, I would say that I'm still currently going on a little bit of a spiritual journey. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. Only take what works for you, right? Remember that with anybody. Only take what's good for you and works for you, because out there are a lot of different suggestions, a lot of different ideas, a lot of different theories, right? Anyway, with that out of the way, how I view clearing out my energy is a way to nurture myself and to give back to myself and to become rooted into me and my soul. What I'll first do is I'll take a moment and pause and kind of feel it out. What am I feeling exactly? Am I overwhelmed? Am I stressed? Is it something to do physically, mentally, or is it something that I think has to deal with my energy? Because how you're gonna treat that is different across the board. Other than that, the rest is not in order, it's just whatever, right? One of the things I love to do is to just go on a walk. I find that has cleared out so much for me. It's literally just going on a walk. And now that I'm back in New York City, I will literally just not even no headphones and I'll just walk. I don't even know where I'm going, and I just listen to my surroundings and then let my brain just flow and let it go and not even think about anything, because half the time it starts clearing me out. It's a cheesy one, I know. Probably everyone out there says this for a lot of different things, but there's a reason, because it works. Meditating. Meditating, I find, is similar to walking, because if you're walking somewhere and you're not thinking and you're not trying to think or force your brain to think a different way and just letting your mind just flow, it has a very similar reaction to if you were sitting down, calm, and just focusing on your breathing, right? Now, let's also talk about another classic. Hydration. Drinking water is so very important just as a human being, but will help you with your energy too. You're trying to clear out things. The same as, I know I've heard this, I don't personally do it, but it's a great thing to do to clear out your energy, Epsom salt baths, because you're cleansing yourself of all the negativity that you might have unconsciously brought into yourself. So clearing it out, water is a source to clear out things and to wash it away, literally. So same thing as if you were gonna physically detox your body, it's essentially the same way. Drinking water can detox you in a lot of different ways, and reading, right? So I did just mention, like, typically I try to figure out what's wrong with me first, because depending on if it's physical, mental, spiritually, you know, aura, you're gonna treat it differently. Similar to that, reading up on some, I have a chakra book, and this has actually really helped me because I had something going on with my sacral chakra. So actually reading up on what even sacral chakra is really helped me to realize what was going on and what was wrong in the first place, and what I could do to help it, and steps that I could help, and crystals that could help me with the sacral chakra. And the cool thing about chakras, and this book in particular has really good metaphors and stuff and explaining things. Essentially what it's saying is the idea is the chakras need to be in line in order for our energy to flow correctly. Like water, you want it to flow like a river, right? So again, drink your water and make sure your chakras are in line and you feel good about that. In line with reading and figuring out what is wrong is also your intuition. Now, I will say probably 99.9% of the time, follow your intuition, right? Your intuition knows what's wrong already. You just need to listen to it. One of the ways you can use your intuition, because sometimes it's a little hard to listen to your intuition, is card reading. I know a lot of people like tarot cards. I kind of want to get into it. I'm a little scared about it. Sarah got me these cards. And what you do with these cards is you just basically, the specific one I have is you just ask what it is that your heart needs to know, and then you just pick a card. And I will say, I have not gotten a card that didn't make sense for that particular moment. So you can use cards to help with your intuition and to figure out what's wrong or what you need to hear in that moment, or a way to help yourself with what's going on. And I forgot to mention this one with water. When clearing out your energy, tea is also another amazing thing. I love the process of making tea. Also something warm within your body, just it soothes yourself. So I like to make some tea as well, and it also makes me feel healthy, so it's an added bonus. Mother Earth is always here to help us. The sun. The sun is amazing. When you sunbathe, you know how you get that like nice warm feeling, you start feeling good, it makes you smile. I can feel it now. Part of the reason why I love going to the beach. Yes, sunbathing. You can sunbathe in your house. Just find a nice warm spot where the sun's going and just sit in it. You can even meditate there. There's another thing you do, but the sun feels very nice, and sunbathing can help clear out all the negativity and kind of just shine through it. Another thing, I love incense. I'm pretty sure everybody knows this by now, but it's not just because they smell great. It's because I literally do feel the effect from incense. So first of all, let's just light this. Oh yeah, I find this so pleasing, right? So with incense, you can double this too by when you light it, right? You can set an intention, or you can ask a prayer. You can ask for light to come towards you. You can ask for all that negativity to just be washed away, to be flown away, whatever you feel in the moment. Again, feeling your intuition, just feel it. You can circle it around. You can go all the way down your body. You can take it around the house and ask for blessings throughout your house. So that's what I do. After that, that's a great time to put it next to you as you meditate. Another thing I love doing after meditating, I do pray, not always, I will say that, but I normally do pray to God, and I also the universe for everything that she has given me, right? So another great way to clear out your energy and your space while doing it, and afterwards it's nice to maybe clean a little bit too. But incense is a big role, I would say, in the clearing of my energy. So that is just a few ways that I clear out my energy to make sure there's nothing negative going on in my space and I'm less stressed. And really quick before I go, I just want to touch up on a few things that Chasera has also suggested. So he said, one thing you can do is something refreshing. AKA for me, it was a walk, but you can do something to refresh your energy, to rejuvenate you, and do something new. New perspective. He said this more so comes to him randomly, right? So the universe just gives you a new perspective all of a sudden. He used the example of a beautiful sunset. When he's working, all of a sudden there's a beautiful sunset, he gets distracted and he starts staring at the sunset and he realizes there's so much more, right? So that's also a great thing. A little bit unpredictable, but if you can find a new perspective, go for it. And prevention. aka just doing something, a little something daily to prevent your energy being messed with by other people or by yourself. So you can meditate every day. That's a great way to prevent you feeling bad and your aura feeling so negative, and for you to feel negative, right? Constantly meditating and focusing on your breath helps you to breathe through any situation you are faced with, and helps prevent you to get overwhelmed and stressed about it. So thank you for sticking around. I know it was a bit rough. Thank you for staying and watching. If you liked it, press that like button. It helps me know what you guys are into, so that way I can do more videos of what you like and not random videos that you don't like. Please subscribe and hit the bell so that way you know every time I post. Have a beautiful day.